Back at it again, and we have one from Liberty Hangout TV. I'll leave the original link in the description. Make sure you guys go check her out, show her some love, and let her know we appreciate her. But we have a very interesting video from her that I want you guys to take a look at. All right, let's dive in.
Hi guys.
Hey.
What do you guys think about the Trump supporter turnout?
We knew it. We knew it was gonna happen. I mean,
Is it to be expected?
It's a very outspoken people.
How's it feel to know that your rally is going to be out?
He said Trump supporters are very outspoken people. No, I think it's the other way around, personally, from what I've seen. But y'all let me know in the comment section.
Numbered by Trump supporters.
Yeah, probably. They're pretty dedicated. I'm sure they came from far, far and all around. I knew that was gonna happen.
Scare you in the polls? With, I mean, just looking at the turnout, there are at least triple as many of them as there are you guys. Does that concern you?
No, like I said, I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I knew it was, especially he's in there. Like we're at the rally. We're not.
No,
like,
it's over.
It's over. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it only lasted about 4 days. So when we look back at 47 years of Joe Biden, what time in his Senate career can you point to and say he did a good job with this policy? I like what he did here. This proves he can be a good president.
I'll tell you when. About a minute after. Never. But let's hear what this guy has to say. I guarantee you.
This proves he can be a good president.
What we want to point it out, what one?
He has 47 years to go off of. Is there anything you can look at in those 47 years in the Senate and be like,
well,
yeah, he did good right there. That shows he can be a president and he knows what he's doing.
His crime bill, I mean, it was a huge mass incarceration. But
I'm asking for good things.
But I mean, for Republicans, that was one that they pushed for, right? Yeah, I mean, for me, I mean, it's still doing something. He still hired
even
a bunch of cops,
if it is locking up black people.
I am open for someone who's open to change. Okay. I am open for someone who wants unity. Mm-hmm. I'm open for someone who wants to talk.
Okay.
I don't want this. I don't want this trucks just back up they're coming with big trucks and playing their horns, stuff like that. And
do you think they're
all right? Instead of trucks honking and blurring their horns, you have rallies every other day and people marching the streets. So which one do you prefer? People yelling and screaming, marching the streets, stopping traffic, stopping people from getting where they need to get to, even getting folks locked up. There was a story that came out that I'm sure a lot of you have heard about, but there was a story that came out where a gentleman was on parole or something, or on probation, and he had to get to work. And if he didn't make it to work, he was getting thrown back into jail. And these woke activists, they're so woke, we're blocking the road. Blocking a highway at that, which is obviously very, 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 very dangerous. But this gentleman walked up to them and said, hey, he explained the situation. If I don't make it to work, I am going back to jail. Just give me one lane. Just give me one lane so I can get to work. They looked at him with a stone cold, straight face. They didn't care. They did not care. This is coming from a group who talks about compassion and love and caring for your fellow neighbor. They did not care. As a matter of fact, that guy, I think, ended up getting arrested at the scene because he had taken their banners and thrown them to the side of the road. And I think he was trying to drag them off the road to get him out of the way so he could get to work. Cops came and arrested him. Yeah. Crazy, huh? Wild. Absolutely, positively ridiculous. I can't buy the love and unity and whatever else message anymore. I just can't. Because in moments where you would think you would be able to see that, where that message would shine through, like in that moment, I just need one lane, brother. I just need to get to work. Otherwise, I'm going to be arrested. You would expect them to say, okay, I understand. Hey, let them through. That's what you would expect, right? No, it's not what happened. Did not care at all.
As vice president, that's my age. I wouldn't know past that, but.
Okay. Are you concerned at all about any corruption there might be with Joe Biden since he was colluding with Hunter in Ukraine and that's what the emails are saying?
Collusion?
corruption that he might be handled by foreign governments with his business dealings with his son.
That's corruption. But what about Trump?
Well, we can talk about him, but first I want to talk about Joe Biden. Are you concerned that he might be compromised?
Am I concerned? No.
You don't think he might be compromised?
I do everything I can to get a Democratic president. That's my job right here. So I really just want unity. I want peace. I want someone who's gonna love that side too. That's all I want.
He just called them chumps the other day.
No, Trump. Yeah, Trumpers.
No, he called them chumps.
Yeah. It's hard because.
How's that unity?
It's not calling them slang words that Trump's use. You know.
What?
Like what? Talking about Hispanics and.
What slang words have you used?
His blacks and. What slang words? You want specifics?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I gave you a specific of what Joe Biden called Trump supporters.
Uh-oh. We might have that run moment coming up. When the facts come out, they run. You want specifics? Why? Well, because you just made a claim. That's why. You just made a random claim that means absolutely nothing unless you have specifics. Give me a specific situation or circumstance. Nothing wrong with that.
I want a specific of what Donald Trump has called people of minority communities. What slang words? I don't think there are any.
I don't think there are a lot. I just rally.
You look a little nervous.
No, I know you. I know you're Caitlin, right? Yeah. You came far, huh?
Yeah.
You don't live.
I've been in Florida for a while. It's the most open state, so
yeah,
besides South Dakota. So yeah, it's important to be here. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know what you're doing. I know what you're asking for. I know. I'm not. It's okay, we sit down. We can have a talk.
Yeah, I like that. You've been the most respectful person I've talked to today.
I hope so because I know. I know.
Thank you.
I want you because you're on camera, so I want you to know. I want unity. I want that equal. I want everyone to be equal. If you truly do think that Trump is not a racist, he's not a bigot.
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay.
He's condemned white supremacy several times, racism several times.
Right.
Joe Biden is the one who gave a eulogy at a KKK member's funeral.
I can't change you. I can't change your mind. I won't try to. I'll let you know. We can do that back and forth. His specific bills, his specific policies.
I don't think he's a racist. How is he a racist?
Oh, I'm asking you if Trump was a racist.
No, he's not. Do you think he is?
Right. I personally do.
Where's the proof?
Why?
You want me to go over
Just one piece of evidence.
Okay. But why? But why? What is it?
You see how he starts to dance? He starts to tap dance. Why? Wait. What? Why do you want specifics? Oh man, you gotta love it.
Because if you call,
you gotta love it.
Okay. But why? But why? What is it for you?
Because if you call someone racist, well, in my audience, they don't want to vote for a racist. So if you can prove to my audience that he's a racist,
I don't think they want to. They don't want to announce it out loud that they're racist. They don't want to come out. As
guys, comment below if you. I don't think you guys want to vote for a racist. So if Trump has said racist things,
I'm not trying to change.
Where's
your
the
mind.
proof?
I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm not trying to change their mind.
I don't want. My mind's not going to be changed. But if you call someone a racist, shouldn't you back it up?
I think he's a racist.
How?
I personally do. I have a lot of personal.
How? Why? What's the proof?
I have a lot of personal preferences.
I think you're a rapist. It's just my personal preference.
Okay.
That's not right. To call people names and label them as really disgusting things.
Absolutely, but
I have no proof that you're a rapist. Is it okay if I go around telling people that?
Nope, it's not. Nope.
Right, and to save the day, fist bump. Come on, fist bump. All right, you got this, guys. Have a good day. What was your name? Dave. Nice to meet you.
Gabe.
Gabe. Okay,
yeah,
it's the mask, whatever. Yeah, so at least you're protected, though. Yeah, Gabe, nice to meet you. Thank you for being respectful. I appreciate that.
Hope the best.
All right, 4 more years, Gabe. 4 more years.
So, I wanted to show you guys that video. It was very, very interesting to watch him realize, I don't even know why I hate Trump. I don't even know why. I can't give any type of evidence about anything, right? Because when she called him out and said, give me proof, all he would say is, well, why do you want specifics? Why? Well, I guess he hasn't said, I guess he hasn't said much when she had, mentioned, derogatory, or what is he said, derogatory towards, minorities. And, he stopped and thought about it. Well, I guess he really hasn't said much. And then also when she had asked him, after so many years of Joe Biden being, a career politician, what could you point to say he would make a good president? Nothing. Crickets. Couldn't answer the question. So it just goes to show the delusional hate that people have for Donald Trump. He hated Donald Trump so much that he was willing to vote for somebody without any proof that they would actually even be a good president. Zero. Which is very, very interesting. And then, like I said before, he hated Trump so much and didn't even know why. Had no clue why. Couldn't give a single ounce of evidence to anything or to support anything that he was claiming about Donald Trump. So it's funny when people do that. And I like that. I like how she pointed out, hey, well, you're calling him the R word. Well, what if I called you a, rapist? What if I said that about you? Would you like that? Would that be okay? He said no. So I don't know. It was just this weird thing going on. Like, part of his brain was getting it because he was like, yeah, you're right. I you shouldn't call people these names without actual evidence. But then he was still doing it. It was weird. Like, half the brain was saying yes, the other half was saying no. That was very, very interesting to see, and also sad to watch at the same time as well, because he's not the only person that thinks like that or has that type of mindset. There are a lot of people who have that mindset and think that way and hate Trump for no reason, or for reasons that are complete lies, because the media twisted some words to make it sound like he said something else. Like when Donald Trump, for example, because this example always comes up, when Donald Trump went at the Squad and said, hey, go back to your countries, fix those governments, and come back and tell us how it's done. People, oh my God, he's so racist. How could he say something like that? That is so terrible. But that's what a lot of folks latch on to, because they just believe mainstream media for some odd reason. I knew the mainstream media was lying to us years ago. I told you guys not too long ago. This is years ago. I remember watching the news and thinking like, yo, like nobody else sees this? Nobody else realizes what they're doing? I legitimately thought I was going clinically insane. I was like, legit, this is no BS. No joke. I legitimately was thinking to myself, like, is this what it feels like to go insane? Because I'm watching the news and I'm like, yo, they're clearly lying. They're clearly lying. I mean, it's blatant at this point, but I'm seeing so many people still watching the news and enjoying the news. So I'm like, yeah, how am I the only one? Fast forward a few years later, of course, I asked you guys all, what you thought about the news. And if you watch the news, and you guys were like, nope, don't watch it. It's trash. And at that moment, I was, whoo, major weight off my shoulders. Okay, I'm not going insane. I'm not the only one. All right, okay, we good. The light bulb is still on up here, okay? My hairline might not be still on, but the light bulb is still Anyway, y'all let me know what you thought about all of this in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button before you go. All right. And if you would like to support the channel more than you already have by watching it to this point, my PayPal link is in the description box below. Peace and love. I'm out.